tea when there is no coffee. So welcome to the show, and this is a show where we focus majorly on all the stories from the south of India. And I promise you, we do not shout unnecessarily, we don't even praise unnecessarily. We speak the facts, and we welcome all of you to join us on the show. Look at this new studio and a new couch. I'm waiting the day when one of you will come, sit next to me, and we can chat, but provided if you deserve it. Let's start the show right now. You know, our story today is about a man who's an actor politician, and all eyes are actually now focused in Andhra Pradesh on actor politician Pawan Kalyan, who's now planning his third phase of Vaaraahi Yatra in the background of the huge success of his latest film Bro. The film has already garnered 5 crores since its release. Pawan Kalyan is all set to now launch the third phase of his Vaaraahi Yatra as part of his party Janasena's campaign against the YSRCP regime in Andhra Pradesh in the 3 North Andhra Pradesh districts. The Janasena leader has already completed 2 phases of his Vaaraahi Yatra covering the coastal districts and is reported to be planning to focus on the North Andhra districts. Pawan Kalyan is on a high after the success, of course, of his latest movie Bro, and has managed to stay in the headlines with his participation in the National Democratic Alliance conclave in Delhi, which was held in mid-July, and of course his fiery speeches against Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy. So all I'm trying to say is, look at it, it seems to be all coming together. So latest film, big hit. Why did I mention the film first? Because first, he is the power star. No gainsaying the fact that he is one of the biggest superstars in the Telugu speaking states of both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Number 2, did you see Jagan Reddy? Did you see Chandrababu Naidu in Delhi? No, you did not see them anywhere nationally, but Pawan Kalyan was there beaming and standing next to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And third, his fiery speeches against Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy seems to be the only voice which is at this time really loud. The Janasena leader appears to have outshone TDP leader and senior political partner Chandrababu Naidu of Telugu Desam party in recent days, and has been very aggressive against the YSRCP government than even Naidu. It is very clear to see that. The reason Pawan Kalyan is now focusing on North Andhra and coastal districts because of the predominance of his community, that is the Kapus, in areas such as East Godavari, West Godavari, Guntur, Krishna and Visakhapatnam. The pattern of the Yatra showed that Janasena and its senior partner TDP could develop differences over the seat distribution between the two as the days progress. While the TDP would like to contest across the state, Janasena has insisted on seats in North Andhra and coastal districts. Now, Pawan, of course, is not very sure. This is what our sources are saying in Rayalaseema, and would prefer that the TDP contest those seats. But the TDP has a strong presence all over the state, particularly in the coastal districts where the Naidu's Kamma community is in significant numbers. But what is the bigger story? That's a bit of a backgrounder. The picture in Andhra Pradesh is still kind of unclear. With the YSRCP set to vote with the BJP, Chief Minister Jagan seems to be wooing the BJP, with which the TDP Janasena alliance wants a tie-up. Meanwhile, the TDP seems to be kind of floundering, as there is not any firming off of its relationship with the BJP. The BJP is playing with all the 3 parties and is yet to indicate who it will go with, or even whether it goes it alone. Whether it will be Pawan Kalyan, who shall actually finally, who knows, rise like a phoenix in the politics of Andhra Pradesh. So let's debate. Today's focus is on Pawan Kalyan, the actor turned politician. Let me first welcome all the guests today. Satya Bolisetti, who is General Secretary of the JSP, is joining us. I can see both Sai Shekhar, senior journalist, and Nagesh Kumar, also senior journalist, on the screen right now. Welcome to both of you, Sai Shekhar as well as Nagesh. This is a new studio, and once again I welcome both of you. You know, this is an open forum. It's not going to be like other debates one usually sees on TV or digital platforms, shouting, screaming and all that. Here we are all going to smile. It's like all of us sitting in a coffee shop and having a chat. Great to see both of you. We shall wait for Satya Garu. But before we wait for Satya Garu, I want to throw these questions to you. Nagesh, to you first. You know, as of now, politics is not about, you know, long durations. Anything can happen. A week is a long time, we say. But Nagesh Kumar, I want to ask you, sir, that as of now, do you think the Janasena is playing the role of a strong opposition in Andhra Pradesh? That is our first talking point, and I think it's almost like everyone gets a chance to respond on it. So, Nagesh ji, to you first, is the Janasena playing the role of a strong opposition in Andhra Pradesh right now?
You see, first of all, let me congratulate you on your new studios. From what we see, it looks very swanky. And as far as you see, Pawan Kalyan is concerned, you see, he has completed the first phase of his Vaaraahi Yatra in East Godavari, second in West Godavari, and now he is starting in North Coastal Andhra. You see, his response to these rallies have been very good. Rather, I would say they have been excellent. And of late, his speeches also have been very sharp and pointed. But the point is that electorally, Pawan Kalyan doesn't have anything in the Andhra Assembly to speak about. He had only one MLA who immediately defected to the ruling party. So that way he is not a powerful force to reckon with. So see what makes him a force to reckon with is his keenness and anxiety and his persuasion of the BJP High Command that the BJP, TDP and the Pawan and Janasena should go together. But the BJP is holding its cards very close to its chest, blowing hot and cold as far as the ruling party is concerned. You know, the YSR Congress party is facing a lot of charges of corruption, about violence, about inefficient governance, and complete neglect of the infrastructure. If you talk about Andhra, the talk centers around the complete neglect of roads and other infrastructure in Andhra. So now what happens is that the BJP is not talking about it harsh enough. I'll tell you what. See, Mr. Amit Shah and JP Nadda went to Andhra back to back about 2 months ago.
Right.
And they said they harshly criticized Jagan. But then a month later, Jagan goes to Delhi and finds an audience with the Prime Minister, where they present a picture as if everything is hunky-dory.
Yeah, that's what Nagesh Garu, I said that it is, a kind of a smoke screen. Andhra is not getting clear. I keep, cleaning the window, the fog forms again. So everyone is playing their little role there, and, it seems like chess. I wish someone played chess with me right now. It's a lovely table to play chess with. You're just making your move and he says checkmate, and then you think you're making. So it's not clear. But my question was also, Nagesh Garu, I somehow feel that, do you concede that Pawan Kalyan is playing the role of a strong opposition as of now in Andhra Pradesh? Do you agree that he seems to be the only voice, sir?
Yes, to a certain extent, Chandrababu Naidu has ceded some of his space to Pawan Kalyan because of his own shortcomings, because people seem to have not fully forgiven Chandrababu Naidu for his acts of omission and commission. To that extent, yes, he is playing the role of a real opposition in Andhra.
Right. Our guest has also joined us. Satyanarayana Bolisetti is here. We were waiting for him, and we can see him, General Secretary of the Janasena party. But before I go to him, Sai Shekhar. Sai, would you like to take that question? What is your opinion? Because Nagesh Garu said that he does, in a way, it's almost like you can hear Pawan Kalyan louder than Chandrababu Naidu as of now in Andhra Pradesh, seems to be the only opposition voice to face YSRCP right now.
Though I don't like to, quote this maxim of empty vessels make much noise, Pawan Kalyan with his 6% support when he contested independently in Andhra Pradesh in 2019 19, and the BJP going along with him, even if the BJP wants to align with the Pawan Kalyan electorally also, which they are making it clear with their less than nota percentage of vote, which is 0.9%, it makes up for only 7%. And for any future election analysis, the previous election is the benchmark. And I don't see Pawan Kalyan as a very major force and opposition. It is TDP, and they have. It's not just one political party which is launching a tirade against Jagan Mohan Reddy. TDP has its own allies within media, which are very large media houses, which have been joined the chorus with the TDP to take on Jagan, and openly these two media houses are appealing to people not to vote for Jagan, and they are continuously on a vilification campaign against
Sai, you are also part of the media. We are all of majority of us are part of the media. Do you mean to say?
I'm not blaming the media.
No, Sai, in Karnataka, let's take Karnataka. You think it is because of the media that DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah could come to power?
No.
Then?
No, see, the media influencing the electoral politics is a thing of past. It's a passé. And but then Jagan Mohan Reddy is fighting many forces together, and the Pawan Kalyan is just one among them. And Pawan Kalyan, I don't know whether he wants to align with TDP, he wants to align with the BJP, and he does not make his stand clear. And Chandrababu Naidu does not make his stand clear.
No one is making it, no. What about Babu? He is also keeping quiet. Where is he? Is he living under, someone said, where is he? We've not seen him.
No, make no mistakes. Chandrababu Naidu has always lived in politics, and he is a very astute politician.
Of course, I am not saying he's public perception. Today elections.
As we are speaking, Mr. Naidu is visiting the irrigation projects in Andhra Pradesh, and today in Nilipur, he got such a massive crowd, and he is not a film actor. And Chandrababu Naidu during his speeches does not demonstrate antics and angularities, and he does not.
All right. I mean, I respect your opinion. Yeah, I respect your opinion totally, Sai Shekhar, because you have watched politics for a long time, and you say that no. I mean, despite his going for the Vaaraahi Yatra, etc., you are, calling Pawan Kalyan's yatras almost, gimmicky, and like you started the conversation by saying empty vessels and all that. Fair enough. A drawing room chat or chat between friends is always about diverse opinions. Very good. And then we also smile and laugh at each other. That's the beauty of it all. Satya Garu, welcome. And this is our new studio. I welcome you to the new studio, sir. And, to all my friends. And I'm asking you, do you concur with what Sai Shekhar, my friend, just now said? That it is gimmicky. He says that, it doesn't matter really, Pawan Kalyan. My question was, as of now, it seems to all of us outside of Andhra Pradesh and also Telangana to a great extent, the only news, the only voice we hear is Pawan Kalyan Garu, and it's not just a print or all of us understand that, oh, you go to a press conference, get a brief. No, we are seeing visuals of him traveling, we are seeing visuals of him going from one place to another. So do you concur with what Sai Shekhar said, that it does not matter, Sudha, at the end of it all?
Sudha, Sadhanand ji, it's a nice studio, and nice to see you on the screen and see our visuals on the screen, which is much better. And also my thanks to Nagesh Garu and Sai Shekhar Garu who expressed their opinions. It's ultimately, as you said, we all have a freedom of speech and we should express our opinion. That's important at the end of the day. What is missing in Andhra Pradesh is the freedom of speech and the rights of the Panchayat Act. Actually, when we got the independence 7 years back, we thought that we are going to rule ourselves, and our panchayats are going to be our kingdoms, technically small village kingdoms. But unfortunately, the panchayat system has been demolished and destroyed to some extent during Telugu Desam time with Janmabhoomi committees, and before that Indirama committees, and Jagan Mohan Reddy completely destroyed it and buried it with the calling the system, and absolutely no power to political panchayat sarpanchas and no funds at all. So actually we are conducting a program on 5th of, that is day after tomorrow, in the coming few days on Saturday, about the panchayat system and how we are going to restore it.
Right.
And our main aim and claim, as Pawan Kalyan ji very clearly said in the beginning of the Vaaraahi Yatra, that his focus is going to be on education, health and employment.
All
These
right.
are the three things which he is going to do.
Right.
And eradication of poverty is one of our the prime goal of our party fundamentals.
Right.
Fundamentals. So we are very clear. Actually, we are activating, we are energizing, we are telling the people about their rights, and we are very positive. You know, we may be thinking, they are thinking that because I would like to say, Sai Shekharji, that we said 7%, 6%. That's not our score, sir. Actually, our score is the PRP was the initial beginning of the change in Andhra Pradesh, and when they got 18 lakh, 70 lakh votes
Right.
and 18%, and 15 seats. When then Chiranjeevi ji merged that with Congress, and that Congress has become YSR Congress, and now all our fans and supporters are with YCP, number one. And that is where our major chance
Right,
is there. Still
right.
they have not come back because we are aligned with indirectly or directly with PDP.
All right.
That is what
Yeah,
the Goebbels
Yeah.
this thing, you know, these people did it.
Right.
And now people are seeing him from very close angle. After losing in both the places, he has not gone away. And today, any problem, whether it is teachers or whether it is people, old people, young people, government employees or police or anything that is coming to Pawan Kalyan ji. He
Yeah,
is not in
obviously,
power.
because you know Satya Garu, because that's what I started with it. I said he seems to be as if the Janasena is playing the role of an opposition today in Andhra Pradesh. So if they come to you with petitions, it is natural that they will, maybe Chandrababu Naidu of course is more matured, of course is more astute, of course will be remembered more. But I am saying, if you are MIA, missing in action, then people's perception, gone are my generation of, you know, when we used to vote, and you know, when I was a child, it was elections are a different ball game now completely. So I am going to come back to all of you. Nagesh Garu, I want to ask, also editorials were written, we all read those editorials. Nagesh Garu, why is it that Pawan Garu was given more importance by the BJP during the NDA meet? I wonder if we have those visuals, you know, my colleagues. He was the only one, like in Tamil Nadu, you saw a Palani Swami standing there, Yadappadi Palani Swami. Similarly, here it was Pawan Kalyan there on your screens. He is entering, the way he met with Modi, the way he met with Amit Shah ji, the way he had, there he is, he met with Nadda ji. Nagesh Garu, why is it that YSRCP, like you said, first he says something about the BJP, then he goes, he says give a special status. Similarly, Chandrababu Naidu also met these two leaders of BJP. But this meeting, why is it that Pawan was given more importance? It is about perception, no, Nagesh Garu?
Yeah, but you see, please look at the irony also here. You see, the BJP and he are not at the best of terms when it comes to Andhra. But when it comes to Delhi, you know, he gets the privilege of getting one of the best positions in the photo op in the when all the 38 parties stand together. So now, the reason why he has got such a big, so much of importance is that Pawan Kalyan has not been part of the NDA. Let us not forget that. So, though he has attended as a ally of the NDA, this is the first time he has been given you know, a place in the, what you call, on the high table, so to say.
Yeah, but BJP, you see, they are a very astute group. They are not someone, it is all about, you know, they will not give you a photo op just for the heck of it because it looks good. Pawan is a good looking man, no doubt, but then that's not why it is. There has to be something more. Are they sending a message out to Chandrababu Naidu? Is it, you know, that you are not as important? Sai Shekhar, why don't you decode it for us? What is your reading of it? Then I go to Satya Garu. Only man there was Pawan Kalyan.
He was the showman there. All others were politicians. And you are quoting, you are saying Pranay Swami was there. Yeah, Pranay Swami is a politician. He grew through the rough and tumble of the profession of politics, and he worked as the chief minister. He inherited the legacy of J. Jayalalitha, and he managed to be the chief minister at the helm for a long time.
Sai.
So
Annamalai and he are fighting bitterly.
Pawan Kalyan was just a showman, and he was very attractive face in the crowd, and he was given that importance.
What is this?
I don't attach any political importance to that.
No. It cannot be just because it is not some film awards, no. That's why I am asking you. Nagesh Garu tried to say you are laughing about it. Satya Bolisetti, I want to ask you, it is very strange that at home I am talking about this whole, like I quoted Palani Swami because Palani Swami and Annamalai are fighting constantly. But Palani Swami is called to Delhi, not Annamalai, who is their mascot in Tamil Nadu. Politics works in its own pace, it has its own mystery. I am asking you, Satya Garu, how is it that with the BJP, when it comes to the state, you are with the BJP, of course you go there, but then there is no clarity about where you are going with Chandrababu Naidu. One day we see you holding bouquets of flowers, second day we see you are not there. I mean, what is this mystery about? Is it because somewhere you are scared that both of you will cut into each other's votes and therefore diminish your, your hegemony in Andhra Pradesh? The Kapu and the Kamma vote. What is going on?
See, Sudha, Sadhanand, again, I would like to say that the love between BJP and Janasena is not election love. Actually, it is immediately after the election in 2019, Pawan Kalyan went and aligned with Modi ji because he felt that there is a need for the family rules in both the places, and the TDP and YCP. And the people have seen both of them, and there is a new force which is emerging, and he wants some support to show that the new age politics. So he is trying to bring the change in the politics and eradicate the corruption. And these are the agendas. And another thing is very important thing why BJP likes Pawan Kalyan is his Deshbhakti. He has given 1 crore rupees to the army fund. See, like that, he did so many things in the past also. Where he is not, unlike any other actor or politician, they have not spent that much of money for the national cause or for the COVID or for the natural calamity. He is the front runner for any problem. That is one thing. The other thing is what I personally see is already people of Andhra Pradesh have seen Chandrababu Naidu thrice, and people are not happy with Jagan Mohan Reddy. Let us align with Pawan Kalyan and let us grow together.
So will TDP come with you, Satya Garu? You are saying that people have already sampled Babu, they have already sampled Jagan. What are you saying? That will you only go with the BJP but minus Babu? Is that what you are saying?
That is what I have not said. That what Mr. Pawan Kalyan said after meeting, after NDA's meeting, and he came back and he said there is going to be an NDA government in Andhra Pradesh. And NDA government is already said that myself and BJP are already there, and Janasena TDP is likely to join, and they are welcoming to join. In case if they want to join, they join. But otherwise, NDA government is going to be formed.
Right.
Because from 2 seats, how BJP has gone to 303 seats. From 0, we will reach the sufficient numbers. Because whatever has happened in the past cannot be taken as the benchmark for the future.
What you say has significance. Nagesh Garu, let me ask you this. The way Satya Garu just now said, they can come if they want to, most welcome, but NDA will form the government in Andhra Pradesh. I want to ask you, sir, this whole Kapu Kamma thing which is going on, the BJP in New Delhi is very smart. Won elections, it's like it knows the machine, the way you can win elections. Do you think that they are looking at Pawan Kalyan also because of his community and which is in larger strength in Andhra Pradesh when compared to the Kammas? And also it's very clear, Nagesh Garu, whatever little I know, the Kapos and the Kammas, I don't think it is possible to bring them together on the same thing and say, okay, let's fight together. What do you think is happening, Nagesh Garu?
No, what you said is true to a certain extent because they have been at loggerheads. And in the year 1989, we saw, fierce rioting in coastal Andhra, particularly Krishna district, Vijayawada, and some other neighboring district like Guntur. After Vangabeti Ranga was assassinated. So, but things have moved on since then. And if they are able to find a common enemy in Jagan Mohan Reddy, I don't see any reason why they should not join hands. Because of various reasons. One is that, even now the BJP also is led by Chandrababu Naidu's sister-in-law.
Yeah, Purandeshwari.
That is Purandeshwari. So they are the two of the three parties are led by Purandeshwari. But what is lacking here is an ideological binding between these three parties, in the sense that Pawan Kalyan, he used to fancy himself in his younger days as a Che Guevara or somebody like that. For example, now after that conclave took place in Delhi, where Pawan Kalyan was standing behind the
Right.
Prime Minister, Chandrababu Naidu gave a statement saying that his party will not support the Uniform Civil Code as and when it is brought in,
Right.
as and when the bill is brought in
Sure.
Parliament. So, which means that he is willing to join the front, but afraid to support the front. So there is no ideological binding between these three
All right.
parties. So
Okay.
then they have to stick together and then find a common ground.
Right. Sai Shekhar, you said how, Pawan Kalyan, we all know his dismal performance. I mean, let's not, I mean, he's a big superstar, he's a power star. We all know, I mean, look at Bro, it's done so well, and all his earlier films also does very well. That's a separate thing to say. But do you think over the years now, what I'm seeing, Sai Shekhar, is that maybe he failed that time. Look at Kamala Hassan. He's also rethinking his entire political career now. I'm asking you, do you think that Pawan Kalyan has now matured as a politician at all because of the Vaaraahi Yatra? This is the third phase that he's going. Yes, he spoke about volunteers, he got into trouble, etc. We're not getting, but he's vocal. Do you think he's more vocal than, it is more like 60% politician, 40% actor now? Do you think that has happened or not yet happened?
He is 95% actor and 5% politician.
Sai Shekhar.
And why I am saying this very emphatically is that hero worship and then people rallying behind a movie actor for electoral metamorphosis has long been witnessed by Andhra Pradesh, and the only one hero could actually make a dent into Congress vote bank and come to power in 9 months. That is N.T. Ramarao, and nobody else is N.T. Ramarao. Please make no mistakes. People should understand that Chiranjeevi is much bigger actor than Pawan Kalyan and had much bigger following. These people get critical mass to enthuse them and encourage them when they come out of the screen, and without the grease paint, they will be watched very enthusiastically by the fans. And given a chance, I would also love to meet and spend time with Mr. Pawan Kalyan, because he's such a wonderful actor. But then he's 95% actor and 5% politician. Why I am saying this is, you show me, he's been in politics, he's running his own party for the last 10 years. Which politician except Narendra Manohar of worth his salt joined hands with Pawan Kalyan? Nobody. When Chiranjeevi launched his party, he had stalwarts like P. Upendra, P. Shivashankar, Anjali Reddy, retired DG. So many people were there. Pawan Kalyan does not have even one leader who is trying to flock
Yeah,
to him.
maybe closer to elections he will. Who knows? I mean,
No, when Chiranjeevi launched his party, it started off with all of those people.
I would like to answer.
Sure. Yeah. Sai, have you finished?
Please, sir.
Okay, go on, Satya. Go on.
Yeah, actually, there are 48 people when Pawan Kalyan started the party. The 48 stalwarts, according to Sai Shekhar, that 48 stalwarts are there, and I myself collected all the names. They met me, and I collected all the names and gave it to him. And he said only one thing: can we bring any change with these people? Because we want to bring the change in the system. So when N.T. Ramarao came, he said very clearly, when N.T. Ramarao came, he came with all the new faces. He brought the electoral youngsters, 24 years, Ramchandraya, who was only corporator, has contested as an MLA and become MLA, and then later on minister. In 25th year, he is a minister. Like that, he brought so many people. Pawan Kalyanji is making leaders from the masses. He is not trying to attract any leader, and he is going to bring change in the politics. And people, very few people can understand him. I see him 99% as a person for the people, and only 1% as an actor, because he many times he said, I don't want to act, number one. And number two, in his Kushi movie, Ye Mera Jahan, Tera Kaam Kya Hai Yahan. This is the movie in 2000. And 2000 he said, he hate all the politicians are going to sell this country. We should throw out these bloody politicians. That is what his song, in place of a love song, he's making a movie Kushi from Tamil to Telugu. So he should understand this ideology is not started just now. And his ideology is much greater and much larger.
Right.
People who interacted with him only can understand. Unfortunately, Sai Shekhar never had an opportunity. If he has an opportunity to meet him, he will turn out to be not only his fan, he will become his disciple.
Satya Garu, make it possible. No, Sai Shekhar and I will come and meet
I will
our
do it.
star.
I will do it because I know Sai Shekhar since his Enadu times. I know him.
Who doesn't know Sai Shekhar and Nagesh Garu? I am the odd person out, sir. I also want to meet Power Star, sir. Please, sir. Sai, take me along next time when you go. Nagesh Garu, I want to come to you. This whole point about what Sai Shekhar said and what Satya also said, I want to, bring your attention to the Aam Aadmi Party. When it started in Delhi, I was a journalist at that time as well. I remember we all saw them as a ragtag group, Kiran Bedi ji was there, he was there, Anna Hazare. We said, these people, and let me tell you, let me confess, because we were still seeing stalwarts of politicians together, but they made it, no. They then won elections in New Delhi, no? They are ruling Delhi today. So I don't think any political party, we can really look at them as, not having strong faces or names along with them. You need a kernel. Do you agree to that, what I am saying? And number two is, will it be prudent of Pawan Kalyan during this next election, both elections, assembly as well as that, to go it alone? Can he do it alone? Does he have the caliber with what he says, anti-corruption? He's targeting the youth. He's saying, I'll make lives better for you. Talking about women's rights. Do you think he has it in him or no?
No, first let me address the issues that Sai Shekhar and Mr. Bole Sethi have said about what percentage of Pawan Kalyan is actor and what percentage is a politician. See, he's like a Ardhan Areshwari by his own admission. He's a Ardhan Areshwari. What I mean is that he has been saying at all his public meetings, openly confessing, which no actor says, that he charges 2 crores of rupees a day for his for donning the grease paint. So, and he was trying to hint that whatever he earns in his films, he flows it into his public life to fund his meetings, rallies, and the party.
Okay.
So, that is one thing. The second point I wanted to make as regards your question is that can he make it alone? I think it's very difficult for Pawan Kalyan to win the election on his own. Rather, I would say that it is impossible, because we discussed earlier that he has got strength only in coastal Andhra. In Rayalaseema, he doesn't want to even contest.
Right.
So now the competition with Chandrababu Naidu is only for coastal seats. He doesn't want Rayalaseema seats. He wants to leave Rayalaseema to Chandrababu, where Jagan Mohan Reddy's party is also strong. So there is no question of it. And the Rayalaseema seats account for 50 plus Rayalaseema in Rayalaseema. So there is no way he can go it alone and win the election. He definitely needs the support of both BJP and
Babu.
And they will make a formidable,
right.
I think, combination if they are able to do that.
All right. Sai Shekhar, in any politician who is strong enough, and we've seen enough cases, you have seen enough. But there is an anti-incumbency wave. Actually, people are reading it as a storm against YSRCP and Jagan Mohan Reddy. Is he a formidable leader? Of course he is. But there is anti-incumbency. In this kind of, do you agree that there is anti-incumbency? Do you think that is a natural phenomena which is bound to occur? Now, if that happens, is Andhra Pradesh then staring at a Tina factor? That is, there is no other alternative. And in that, there is just Babu and Kalyan, and if they come together, do you see equations changing in the coming months? If Babu says, okay, Pawan Garu, I will go with you.
Let me go adrift to Telangana for a bit. In 2018 election, Chandrababu Naidu aligned with Rahul Gandhi. He shared dais, and people thought, all newspapers, media, political analysts, everyone was writing off KCR, and this anti-incumbency was talked about beyond proportions. And we have seen the result. So I have my own reservations about Pawan Kalyan being a very important factor in any election for that matter, not just in 2024. In any election, he actually is just an entertainer, and he is not. He's a non-serious politician. But when he launched his party, he said he was his idol was Che Guevara, and today it's Veera Savarkar, perhaps. So what is the drift from extreme left to extreme right? So this indicates total instability and total lack of idea and ideology, and people wouldn't go with leaders who are unstable. Chandrababu Naidu is a stable leader. Jagan Mohan Reddy is a stable leader. Rajashekar Reddy is a stable leader. So is KCR. But Pawan Kalyan's antics and angularities are only for the sake of entertainment. Satya Garu may feel a bit bad, but then this is my opinion that Pawan Kalyan need not be taken seriously on the political arena.
All right. So if you have to, suppose you were advising him, hypothetical now. Suppose you have seen enough of it. What would you think Pawan Kalyan what should he change? What is it?
I wouldn't advise people who are going to lose. I would advise winners. I think like a common voter, I vote for a winner, not a loser.
But elections, everyone goes wrong, no, Sai Shekhar, unless
you are comparing with Aam Aadmi Party.
Yes.
You just now got Aam Aadmi Party.
They were very ordinary. I was in Delhi all those years.
I am telling you, it's like comparing apples and oranges. It's not like that. Aam Aadmi's constituency is different, and Pawan Kalyan's constituency is he's a rabble rouser. You see,
where is he? No, you give me example. No. You
listen. I would like to ask you, Sudha, did you find this kind of a frenzied crowd rallying behind Arvind Kejriwal?
But he is not an actor, no, Sai.
No, it's not because of that. People are frenzied and people are euphoric because Pawan Kalyan is an actor and he demonstrates what he does on screen, off the screen also. That is the whole issue.
Okay. Satya Garu, I want to ask you something that, let's move away from all this for a bit and give all of, us a break. In the sense, I want to ask you, you are close to him. If I asked you, and please, just as a person, as a Telugu speaking gent, tell me, what is that spark that you see in Pawan Kalyan that you are with him? If he doesn't have the charisma, I'm sure you're not with him because he's an actor. I'm sure you're not with him because, maybe all of you did martial arts at one point. You're with him because he stands for something. What is it that you feel that inspires you so much, Satya Garu?
Sudhaji, actually I was there before formation of Aam Aadmi Party. It is technically I was there every day with them. And from the time they formed the party till Kejriwal becomes CM, I'm there. I was there with him in Delhi. And Sanjay Singh and Kejriwal ji and all the people, we used to meet every day. And I am the person who wrote, translated his Swaraj book from Telugu, in English to Telugu, and distributed to each and every house in Delhi. Similarly, translated in Urdu and distributed to each and every house in Delhi, telling them that your basic fundamental rights are there, which are violated in this country, and you should vote for it. I was in Congress, and I gave all the 3 books to Rahul Gandhi, English and Hindi, Urdu and Telugu. I said, this is what I did, because it is Gandhism. It's about Gandhism, and we are not following, and Sheila Dikshit is already 3 times CM. So power is going to go, it will go to Kejriwal now. See, why I'm saying this is, because I'm very much worked with the people. I'm not just a politician, I'm a reformer, basically. I have loved reformation. So I work with, not only with Kejriwal ji, like that, I will work with Anna Hazare, very closely with Anna Hazare, even today. So why I did is, anti-corruption is my main motto. And second thing is, Kejriwal with 4,90,000 rupees, we the one seat with spending only 4,90,000 rupees as an MLA. And the other side, two people have spent 20 crores, 14 crores, and they lost. And we wanted to bring that change in Andhra Pradesh. That's why it's taking time. Pawan Kalyanji, what I liked in Pawan Kalyan, what I saw in Kejriwalji, Pawan Kalyan is 10 times greater than him. It's not me who said this. There was one, Mr. Justice Gopal Gowda, was a Supreme Court judge. He's known as People's Judge. After interacting with him for 5 hours, he said, I saw a great leader for the country in this man. Because Rajshekhar may not be met him and he doesn't even know who is Pawan Kalyan, because Pawan Kalyan is not what you see him on the screen. He is completely deeper person. He paid a lot of money to the farmers, going and meeting them and paying them 1 lakh rupees each person, identifying their suicide. There is a farmer suicide. Government neglected it, and 1,000 people, 1,100 people he paid, and he has remaining people. Any other politician in the country who's going to spend their own money?
Right.
And so still Sai says he's an artist in an actor 91%. It's up to him to think about it. I know very well, and I'm sure, I'm telling you, he is going to bring the change. Already change I see, because I go every day with Varahi, all the 1 and 2.
So that's what, let's wait for the third phase of Varahi. And I always feel that politics, it throws up a lot of surprises. As of now, one sees only Jagan Garu, and actually not even Jagan Garu so much as Pawan Kalyan, whether good, bad or ugly, making all the right noises, as it were. Nagesh Garu, I am going to say goodbye to all of you, but before that, do you think that will you totally kind of write off Pawan Kalyan, or you think as journalists, as media watchers, news watchers, basically news watchers, we should keep watching him, Nagesh Garu?
No, there is no question of writing off Pawan Kalyan, because he is making waves in coastal Andhra. But the only thing is that he, as I said earlier, his sphere of influence is limited to that Kapu belt, or at best the area beyond that, that is south coastal Andhra. In Rayalaseema, he has no impact. So there is no question of writing him off. But the only thing is that if they have to come to power and overthrow Jagan, which is his sole aim, they have to join hands. I agree with Mr. Boliseti that Pawan is a different kind of person than Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal may have been a central service officer before he jumped into politics, revenue services. Whereas Pawan is a very well-read man, so he understands the trends and the way politics works. But only thing, he has to be able to translate it into practical theories. So the whole thing is that if he has got the support of Chandrababu Naidu, he can do it. I think with the help of Chandrababu Naidu, I think they can and BJP, they can prove a challenge to Jagan, whose misgovernance has reached its peak. Even after, look at Andhra Pradesh, it is in shambles. Even after 10 years, after the state was hived off, it does not have a capital.
All right, and on that note, and a very well said, and what I liked about today's debate was Nagesh Garu kind of balanced, said that let's not write him off. Satya Garu obviously, and Sai Shekhar was all guns blazing, and that is so nice. That's what decent debates are all about, and all of you are smiling at the end of it. That is what this debate will be every weekday at 5 o'clock. Thank you to all of you. It was such a pleasure. And after a break, we shall keep the news feel alive. You're going to see a very special documentary made by News 9 Plus called Hindu Terror Master.
BrahMos, stealthy, lethal, precise. It flies at 3 times the speed of sound and cuts through a warship like a hot knife through butter. China's navy has threatened its neighbors. and they are turning to the BrahMos for protection. The Warship Killer. This and more streaming on world's first news OTT, News 9 Plus. Download now.